that's up. My controller batteries are low. Oh, whoops. Making sure sound is good. Oh, there's a bit of a delay. Yep. Okay. So, hi everybody, welcome back to some more LA Noire. I do apologize if my voice sounds kind of weird. I'm coming down with something. But I want to keep playing and I want to keep streaming. I want to get through this game, because I'm excited to actually finish it. So, I remember last I'd moved up to Homicide and I was in the middle of a case. And they thought it was like a repeat werewolf killer, I think. So, let's see if I can solve this and get some more questions right. And change my outfit. I know I wanted to change my outfit. Oh, only 2,000 cars. Or 2,000 for a car. I wish.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Oh, I gotta question the husband again. Okay. I need to figure out where the save points are. There we go. Oh, not wearing it. Okay. There we go. Do I have a gun? Why do I have my gun out? Oh.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Right, we're still adjusting to the fact that... no vibrations. Oh, it vibrated. What?
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Alright. It vibrated around that. That's
We'll be
weird.
back any moment. Just sit tight.
Hmm. Up. It didn't vibrate that
Size 11s.
Is it doing it because my batteries are low? I saw those already. Can I go out? I can go outside. Nope. Nope. Alright. I don't know what else there would be to look at. Yeah, your wife's an alcoholic, we know that.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Right.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Oh, okay. I'm getting all the Xbox notifications.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Ah.
My wife was a drunk. It was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her.
What
Would
is
you
the
stop loving
answer
your
to that
wife
one?
if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't. Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
This doesn't look...
Oh, man!
Okay.
Oh. I'm here dodging. That was fast.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
This is pretty much where I stopped last night, so... Now we're moving forward.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Nope.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Alright, let's do this. Apartment 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Of course. Yep.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
There was a light there. Three and four.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Circumstantial.
He left his eggs
Don't think
out?
this is anything.
No, I know about the eggs.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
The coffee stands out. It's probably nothing, but I'm gonna check anyway.
Don't think this is going to help us.
Oh yeah, back when people had kitchen doors. That was weird.
Not sure this means much.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
They're dirty, too. There it is. Oh.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Wow, this is real suspicious.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey! What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Ah.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez,
on,
stop
Cole.
right there!
Oh, I can't. Will you slow down?
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Get in and drive.
Alright. Alright, it's in. Oh, chasing and this is gonna be fun. Ah! That might let him get away. Come on. Don't think this is suited for
I got
off-road.
an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Alright. Left rear bumper. Can do.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Whoa! That stopped him. Yes! Ooh, hi. Achievement. Did he
You're under
die?
arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Oop.
Give it up, LAPD!
Alright. Oh, wow. That was pretty cool.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Alright.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide
Oh, he's
investigator.
a hat.
It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Oh, I was like, wait, you... I missed the one question. Even if you did leave him sweating in central lockup. Huh. Oh, I got 4 stars. Sweet.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning out for you.
Ooh, that tie.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
Don't sound too happy about it.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Alright, let's see if I can find a different car.
I swear.
That's better. it's still a police car. Are you? Where are you? Oh, you are. See, you're not in here with me.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs... Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
I was not paying attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all. Phelps!
Whoops. Oh, whoops. Good for your husband. There's actually an achievement to get over $47,000 in damage in vehicles in one case. I might have to try that one time. That also involved me intentionally. How? Oh. You're very lucky, lady. There we go.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of
God.
who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Such a nice area.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Wait, who?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Under the what tree? Pepper tree, okay.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was...
The stomping angle in the Henry case.
Oops.
Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Wasn't the motive.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Ligature mark is very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Jesus.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Oops, I wasn't done.
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Alright, I think that's it.
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband,
Never
Hugo
the same,
Mahler.
are they?
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Yeah, you were the one that said that. I think it's just A, B, and C. Yeah. Where'd he go? Is that Carruthers? Yeah, that's... Where... Did he already go back to the... Yeah, he left. Oh, you know what? I wasn't paying attention. I mean, he did leave, so... Yeah, I'm done. I forgot the investigation music turns off when you find everything. Yeah, he's done. I don't... Oh, that car.
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
Oh!
Slow and steady, come on! If it doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend. Easy!
This conversation is over.
Alright. I have to remember everyone was sexist back then.
Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
I forgot how old Bank of America was, wow. Oh, there's the edge of the map.
Give
That
me a break.
shrub exploded. I'm in.
South 103 MD.
Ooh.
Gently.
Police!
Whoops. Whoops.
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slubs.
You don't do much better.
I get the point.
You know what? I don't even care anymore. We're just gonna run into everything. There we go.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
That dress is so ugly.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Don't smoke in the house.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
See if I do better talking to her than I did with the other girl.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
She'll let Rusty look around. Like, I don't think he's good with kids. Oh, here we go.
Junk.
Alright.
Doesn't tell me anything. No sign of a wedding ring.
Well, yeah, she was wearing it, and it got taken off her finger. That should be the watch box.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Uh-oh.
Work boots. Size 8s.
That might be it. Alright.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
She stopped crying really quickly.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I don't think that's true. Wait, oh. Was it?
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Can't prove she's lying.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You look really uncomfortable with that answer.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet.
No.
You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Why do you know that?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Alright, you're lying again.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Wow. Oh, hang on, what did he say? What did I say? Phone in a missing persons report. I can't prove that wrong. You're very twitchy, though.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars? Nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
You're also a parent.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Mm-hmm.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I want to see something. Okay, nope, never mind.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Hello, lady. Who's waiting
Yes,
me
ma'am.
down?
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Please don't hit me.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Dang it. I was actually aiming to. Yes! Achievement! Asphalt jungle. Oh, those have blood all over him.
This doesn't look good, Hugo. Get him booked in at Central office.
Yep, okay.
Put
He's
him in an
speaking words
interview.
tonight.
We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Poor baby. Okay, calm down.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective.
Go ahead, Detective Houston.
We get Ray
Belmont High,
Pinker and a technical services team to a house
1575
130
West
North
2nd Street.
Bonnie Bray Street.
Thanks for your
Send
help.
someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Shouldn't be that far away. Most people go to schools that are close, right? Ooh, ooh. Why?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct.
The correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty. Cole, come on!
Oh. Wait, no. Oh. I want to see what he's going to say.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you? So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
I'm not running through the bleachers. Yep, because that would have slowed me down. Let me tackle you. Come on.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Come on.
There he is. See him?
Here we go. Come on. There we go. Tackled 2 people. Sweet. I can chase people. That's about all I can do.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
I don't know what that means.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal?
Oh,
is it,
gross.
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
You're gross.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
There's the
You're under
brooch.
arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Leave kids alone. I just arrested 3 people.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
There's the rope.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Stop walking away from me. Well, it's saving.
You'll never find out.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Wait, I have 2 suspects? I thought I had 3. So I had the husband. I'm gonna talk to the wife. I have this guy. Oh, I guess I have 2. Okay.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
That's not how
I don't
police
know
work.
about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Mueller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every
I mean, you can
kid.
charge him for other stuff.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk?
Sorry.
The 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units at Canano Code 3 identify.
Easy.
I really don't like him. Don't like Rusty, don't like Roy. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, Jesus. Is the morgue close to downtown? I don't actually know, and I'm not even paying attention to the road.
Us.
Poles are solid.
Watch it, will you?
Shush, you're not
Left
dead yet.
And left and left and left again, and I'm right up your ass.
Sorry,
I
person.
think the power's gone to your head, Phelps. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
Stop speaking words, just say something constructive. Tell me where I'm going. Oh, Jesus. I overshot that one.
Just go easy, Phelps.
I already knocked out a headlight. Whoops. Oh, thank God. Alright. Let's go talk to the, coroner, I guess.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Hmm.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Hmm. Oops. Let's go interrogate people, and this is where it's gonna matter if I get the questions right or wrong. Oh boy. in. Let's go to Central. I have to get this right. If I don't, I'm gonna put the wrong guy away. And everybody's gonna be like, put Rooney away, because he hurts kids.
Come on!
Ah, shut up, I'm trying to turn around. And then it's gonna be the, oh, but, I don't know.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
I might actually have injuries on this one. Oh.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rust. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Oh, great.
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
That makes me feel better. Sort of.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Are they men's overall? He's lying, definitely.
You better not be lying to me, Eli. If I send an officer down there to find out and it turns out you wasted his time...
Hell, I ain't lying. That ain't worth lying over. You looking for some wisdom in that book of yours?
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Please keep looking at me.
Farm boy like you,
Okay.
Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid, tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
Alright.
You killed Mrs. Moeller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have her brooch. Oh, I don't think that...
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Alright. Okay, stop. You're making it hard to walk.
Moving up to a 45.
Here's where we stand.
Down 1 round.
Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
I don't...
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
So he has work clothes, so those could be his.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
You just said you keep them in your work locker. I mean, you have to wash them at some point.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
Hugo Muller.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
I didn't know what HM stood for.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
I can't...
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
It was in her car. Is that a...
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
It's with your overalls.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
It all points to him. Like, they're his overalls, they're his shoes, and he was trying to burn them. They're covered in blood. I might be missing some clues. His tire iron. Eli doesn't have a car, he's not employed, he doesn't have a job. It's gotta be him. Oh, they made this difficult.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
Do I find out if I'm right or wrong? That music sounded very ominous.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end.
Wait, what?
You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Wait, it wasn't him? Did I just not... What? Are you just mad I damaged the vehicle so badly? I don't... Okay, I did miss a clue. I don't even know what that clue would have been. Probably something important too. Or is it because I almost ran into so many... Did he do it? Alright, well... I'm gonna call it quits here because I have no clue what I did wrong. And, yeah, that was... I have to look that one up. Yeah, thank you for coming, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.